good evening, everybody, and welcome to At America, the U.S. Embassy's American Center. My name is Hasna Rohani. I am one of the guests here at America, and we are entering the last week of September. How's this month going for you guys? Good? Great? Amazing? Awful? Great, it's been great. Oh, very nice. So, welcome again on the bi-weekly event of Metropolitan Toastmasters, Indonesia's World Heritage. As you may all know, next week, specifically on the 2nd of October, we'll be celebrating the anniversary of when UNESCO recognized batik as a masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage of humanity on October 2nd, 2009. And I see some of you are showing up in a beautiful batik. Looking amazing. So please do participate in today's event, and we would love to hear your thoughts towards our topics during the session. So, all right, without any further ado, I will turn it over to the Vice President of Education, to Ray. The stage is yours.
Sorry that I have to overtake Ray. But anyway, welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Hello, good evening. I'm Albert. I'm the president of the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. And, well, as the title of the meeting said, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's so much of you using batik. Just count this one as batik. So, please go to the next slide. Please, any one of you are new into Toastmasters? Whoa, quite a few new faces. Thank you for coming. So, this is your first Toastmasters meeting, right? Do you know what Toastmasters is? Or are you just passing by and this looks good and so you come and join in? So I will tell you some things about Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a non-profit educational organization teaching public speaking and leadership skills. And if you join Toastmasters as a member, you will join around 270,000 members all around the world, scattered in 14,000 clubs in 147 countries all around the world. So we are really a very, very big family all around the world. Next, please. And why do you need to choose to join one of the Toastmasters clubs? You can be evaluated by your seniors when you go on the stage doing speeches, either table topics or maybe projected speech. You will be get to evaluated by the seniors by giving some feedbacks, and you maybe can also practice to give feedbacks too. And that's one stop soft skill improvement. By doing the projected speech, you may be asked to do some things beforehand, like negotiating to people, like persuading people through your speeches, and so on and so forth. So it will be one stop soft skills improvement by doing the project in the pathways. And it is reviewable, and you can earn a mentor. And why Metropolitan Toastmasters Club? This is the only one club, Toastmasters Club, that have a collaboration with At America, the cultural center of U.S. Embassy in Jakarta. And this is very strategically located, as you all know, in the heart of Jakarta, in the CBD area. And we all have this spirit. Whenever anyone in any time say have fun, you have to say. So please repeat after me. Have fun. Thank you very much. And when I said about pathway, maybe you are thinking a little bit, what is pathway? So this is pathway. Pathway learning experience is something designed by the Toastmasters International to help you build the competencies you need to communicate and to lead. And we have currently 6 pathways here: the dynamic leadership, engaging humor, motivational strategies, presentation mastery, persuasive influence, and visionary communication. So if you need one of those skill sets, you can just consult to our Vice President of Education there, and we will know about which one you need to choose from. Next, and if you ask me, what is Vice President of Education? Well, I will introduce you to the Executive Committee of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club for the year 2024 to 2025. Again, my name is Albert. I'm the club president. And here we have Toastmaster Ray, the Vice President of Education here. So any education question goes to Ray. And about membership, we have the Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Shauki. The Vice President of Public Relations, Toastmaster Nabila, over there. The Secretary, Toastmaster Sylvie, where are you? Over there. The Treasurer, Toastmaster Nafiska, I guess she is not here. She will be coming. Maybe she is still in the security clearance. And our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Irfan. And also a shout out to our immediate past president, Toastmaster Wilson. Maybe he is watching from YouTube. Next, please. Yeah. So, without any further ado, let me open this meeting. So, Metropolitan Toastmasters Club regular meeting session is now in session. With that, I will call upon the Toastmaster of the meeting, aka the MC for the night, Toastmaster Shauki.
You might be wondering why I'm wearing glasses right now because you guys are so bright right now. Usually I have a joke, but I'm just too tired. So, hi everyone, my name is Shauki Zuakarkiswara. You can call me Shauki for short. I'll be your Toastmaster of the meeting, just like what Toastmaster Albert said. I'm going to become the MC for today. I'm going to be guiding you guys on the meeting and also telling you guys a little bit about what are we going to do about. What are we going to do today? Suddenly, my brain suddenly freezes a little bit. Let's move on. Indonesian World Heritage. As you guys know, Indonesia is filled with a lot of cultures, a lot of heritage that are world class. We have one of the best food in the world, rendang. Woo! We have one of the most diverse cultures all around the world, but also at the same time, we have probably one of the most brutal netizens in the world. Yeah. We also have one of the best, if not the best, social media commenters in the world as well. Have you seen Indonesian people comment people? Oh my God. Telelet one of the more classical notes. But yeah, it's sometimes this kind of thing, especially batik. I see everybody's wearing batik, one of which is our president, Ray. Look at his batik right there. Oh wait, okay, it's not batik. We have Toastmaster Nikki over there wearing a really nice batik skirt. Oh my God. And we have Toastmaster Adit there looking classy with his batik. Looking good, my brother. So it's timeless, right? And I'm going to say timeless I'm going to say timeless a lot because it's going to be our word of the day. Yes, timeless. So make sure you set a lot of timeless to make our AHNWOD job harder, okay? Okay, let's move on to the next agenda. Basically, we're gonna have 3 sessions, people. One is prepare speech session. So prepare speech session is only for members only. This speech is going to be quite long. It's going to be 5 to 7 minutes. And yeah, again, this is a members only session. And then for the second session, we're gonna have table topic session. A lot of guests, I can already see you guys. You guys are gonna be able to attend this part of the meeting. It's an impromptu speech. You have 30 seconds to think, 1 to 2 minutes of speech here. So it's going to be very interesting, and the topic is going to be random, so it's going to be fun. And of course, we're going to have the evaluation session. As all good Toastmaster meetings goes, we need some improvements, and the backbone of a Toastmaster meeting is actually the evaluation. where we're gonna learn a lot from our evaluators. Now, moving on. Of course, I will not be the one who is gonna explain about the evaluation, what is evaluation, who are going to evaluate. Let me call upon our president, looking snazzy over there, our president, our general evaluator for today, of course, Toastmaster, Albert. Woo!
Well, thank you very much, Toastmaster Chowki. So, back with me again. Hope you are not bored with my face again and again. Because I will be the general evaluator for today's meeting. And what is general evaluator? I will tell that in a moment. But I'm not doing my job alone, which I will tell later. I will have my team over here. As you can see, there are other 4 faces over there. And the first one, I would like to call upon the grammarian. We have Toastmaster Nabila over there. Please go up on the stage and explain your role as a grammarian.
Okay, thank you, our GE Toastmaster Albert. So, hello everyone. My name is Toastmaster Nabila, and today I will be the grammarian. And as a grammarian, my job is quite important, I could say, because I will pay attention to all of the speakers, and also I will listen to their language of usage. And I will note for any improper language or any outstanding words such as quotes or saying. And last but not least, I will introduce our word of the day, which is? Yes, correct. So timeless means that it's not affected by the passage of time or changes in fashion. So the example, timeless is actually adjective, and the example is age is just number, but your smile is timeless. So I want to see your smile today until the end of the meeting. Over to you, our GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nabila. Well, yeah. So she's going to be our grammar evaluator for today. Hope that anything we do here will be good in her notes. But if she gave you some feedback, hope it will be timeless in your mind. And the next one, we have the RNWOD counter. We have Toastmaster Adit. Please join me on the stage and explain your role.
Thank you, our GE. Good evening, everybody. So my duty for tonight is to, as a and WOD counter, my job is to take note of everybody that goes on the stage, every time they use filler words or crush words like or any repetition of word usage like, but things like that. Okay, and then I'm also gonna count the number of usage of anyone that goes on this stage whenever they use the word of the day. So I encourage you all to use the word of the day. That is timeless. That's correct. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Adit. And with that, we continue to our timer, Toastmaster Yosakim, to be on the stage. Please join me on the stage and please explain the role of timer.
I'm the time. I'm the time. Okay, so my name is Yosakim, and tonight I will serve as a timer. As a timer, it is my duty to let the speaker on stage be aware of their time. Is there? So I will flash 3 colors, which is green, yellow, and red. Which I will flash the lamp at the specified time. Depends on the prepared whether it is prepared speech, table topic speech, or evaluation speech. So I will be standing right in front of the stage. For all speakers, please be aware of the lamp, and let's have a speech. Back to G.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Yosakim. So whenever you see a green light, you are eligible to be voted, to be the maybe he can bear that trophy for like 5 minutes at the end of the meeting. And when you see the red light coming, then you only have 30 seconds to wrap up on your speech. And Toastmaster Yola, you are going to have a little bit different. You are having a 4 to 6 minute speech. So it will be 4, 5, and 6. And then I will call upon the last but not the least, which is the ballot counter, Toastmaster Olis. Ready? Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Well, today as a ballot counter, I will invite you to vote for the best prepared speech, table topic speaker, and also evaluator. So, in the end of this session, I will show you the QR code, and all of you are eligible to vote, including the guests. Thank you. Back to you, our GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Olis. So whenever you see QR code, put out your phone, open the camera, and scan the QR code and make our ballot counter work. Okay? And with that, my work as GE, as the general evaluator, I will be evaluating all this meeting process from the beginning to the very end. And I will give the whatever feedback I have from what to improve and what to do in the next meeting to make this a bit more smoother, and I will be giving the report at the end of this meeting. With that, I will passing back the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Shoki.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Albert, as our GE. So, I sense the energy is a little bit flattened. So I want to, raise up the spirit a little bit. So have fun. Again, louder. Have fun. Okay, it's not a little bit louder, but okay. So let us move on to our first agenda. It's going to be our prepared speech session, and we have two amazing ladies who's gonna present the speech for the day. We have, of course, Toastmaster Yolanda is cheering for her first icebreaker, and also our very seasoned speaker, Toastmaster Claudia. Oh, hoping to see a lot of good speeches today. So, woo! There you go. So, without further ado, let me go to our first speaker. But before that, it's gonna be introduced by the first evaluator. But there's a surprise. Move to the next slide, please. So Toastmaster Sylvie is actually doing a project. So she is embarking on her level 1 project for evaluation and feedback, where she is going to deliver an evaluation. So, without further ado, let me call upon our guest evaluator from JTC, Toastmaster Brian. Please, the stage is yours.
I'm just gonna test. Have fun? Thank you. So my name is Brian Hussein and I'm from Jakarta Toastmaster Club. Today I'm going to evaluate an evaluator, and that is the M. Sylvia Limiawan. She's going to evaluate a speaker, that is the M. Yolanda, and let me read out the purpose of her project. In her project 4, of a level 1, the purpose of the speech is for member to deliver constructive feedback on another member's presentation. So without further ado, I would like to call the AM Sylvia to read out and introduce the first speaker of today's meeting. So without further ado, the AM Sylvia, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Brian, that will affiliate me. And I also will affiliate Yolanda. What's a complex cycle, yeah, actually. But anyway, since I will be the evaluator of Yolanda, I would like to introduce Yolanda as your speaker, the first speaker today. Her project is level 1, presentation 1, which is ice breaking. So it means this is actually her first speech for her pathway. Please welcome Yolanda for the her speech, first speech, finding hope in the unexpected ADHD maze. Finding hope in the unexpected expected ADHD maze. Toastmaster Yolanda, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, the evaluator, for welcoming me to the stage. So, this is my first icebreaker, so please don't be too harsh on me. Please be encouraging to me, okay? All right, so guys, do you ever watch a TV channels? But these TV channels have 50 different channels, and you constantly switching back and forth between these 50 channels. But however, you don't have the remote. So sometimes you stuck in a channel and you cannot watch the channel that you want. So that is exactly happening in my mind. Right now, I'm trying hard to remember my speech. Believe me. So, okay, what's next? Okay, so that is exactly what happened to my mind. I have this channel, but the channel is the analogy of my attention, my focus. So yes, I've been diagnosed with ADHD, but it's a medium spectrum. So ADHD can range from small to from like less severe to the severe spectrum. However, if you show some signs of ADHD, let's say like you have lost your keys or even you space out during the lecture much, but it doesn't mean you have ADHD. um, how you have ADHD is depending on how severe it is to affecting your life. So in my life, it's really affecting my personal and professional life. So in terms of professional life, I got this very terrible performance evaluation review ever in my life just because I could not pay attention to the meeting. And it makes me missing out a lot of important informations. And that's happening quite sometimes. And because of that, I was giving a warning regarding my performance evaluations. And in terms of personal life, it's also really affecting me, such as because I become really easy to get distracted. So whenever I'm trying to study, I cannot study in a study group. That's why I often study alone, and that's why I have not much more of friends. So I really cursed my ADHD at the time. It making me going to the rock bottom. I get a worst performance evaluation review, and I don't have that many friends. However, just like any other Gen Z, so if you have bad time at work, so just take a break and chill and go healing. And that's what I did, actually. So I took a sabbatical moment for around a month. And thanks to my mom and dad, I was able to see a new light in my ADHD, such as by being an ADHD, that means you have this kind of very spontaneous and very impulsive behavior. And that means sometimes we get this kind of euphoria of doing certain things. And what if I can channel this euphoria into doing something positive? And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So every time I'm triggered to do something, I try to do a workout, such as a cardio or even a high intensity training. I don't do yoga, I don't do Pilates. That's not my type actually. I'm more keen into a very high intense workout because it helps me to channel my impulsive behaviors so it's not become destructive. And because of developing these new habits, my mind and also my body becoming much more healthier. And of course, new brain and new body basically. And the second is that by having an ADHD, it means you constantly switching between a lot of things. And that makes you have this kind of different perspective about the world. And because of that, my friends often seeing me as someone that is thinking outside the box. Also, the people with ADHD, sometimes we don't even know that
the box is exists. So yeah, basically we are the creative problem solver, and in the workplace I utilize that. I utilize my skills for the creativity, such as building words. Like I'm actually working in a consulting. Surprising, right? It's requiring a lot of focus, a lot of attention. However, because of I can bring a lot of perspective, I able to seeing things, solving a problems, like jumping into industry, different industry. It seems to be quite easy for me as it's just natural for me to switching between the channels. And aside from that, because of I'm being creative, so sometimes when we are naming a project to make the client names to be undisclosed, I'm the one who often being asked like, what should be the name of our project and what should be the philosophy behind it? And people usually ask me for that. So yeah, I'm quite proud of my ADHD. So the key takeaway here is that if you guys have a weakness, so instead of timelessly cursing them, let's try to understand it first. Like what is like, for example, like me, what is ADHD? And then try to learn about it, and eventually like the final goals is the self-acceptance. So if you accept yourself, you can eventually turn your weakness into your strength. So I think that's the end of my icebreaker, and thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. From TV channels to finding struggles to basically handling a lot of things in life. One of the things that I really like, the best song for Toastmaster Yolanda's speech is Let It Go. Let go all of your problems and try to start a new page. That's one of the most important things in life. First of all, let me. Okay, that's what this. I want to say clap for her, but she disappeared suddenly. So, moving on to the second speaker, okay? We have a very seasoned speaker. She's also one of the ex-president of this particular club. We have Toastmaster Claudia. Now, to introduce Toastmaster Claudia, of course, we're gonna have a very amazing evaluator. It's none other than our Vice President of Education, and also area director, the Tom-loving guy, Toastmaster Ray. Woo! Toastmaster Ray, please introduce Toastmaster Claudia. Amazing opening for our amazing evaluator.
Before that, can we go back to the picture? I need to address something. This is the last time I'm actually going to request to revoke that picture. I look like a Asian Thanos over there. So yes, hello everybody. Have fun.
Go Mats!
My name is Ray. I'm very honored to present our next speaker. As mentioned, she was the past president of Metropolitan Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Claudia, the immediate past area director B1 as well. So she's amazing. She has done this multiple times, but tonight she will wow us with her project, which is the Level 1 Project 2 for the Pathway Persuasive Influence. I will read out the project purpose. The purpose of this project is to learn and review basic methods of writing speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. And the defined purpose that she has chosen is to inform general public about the scope of plastic surgery and change their perspective. Ooh, I'm very intrigued. So without further ado, please welcome Toastmaster Claudia. Plastic surgery? Do you mean aesthetic surgery? Plastic surgery? Do you mean aesthetic surgery? Toastmaster Claudia.
Thank you very much, Mr. Area Director. Such a warm and unexpected introduction. It's so sugar-coated. I feel like you set the bar so high. I feel a lot of pressure here, man. Come on. Don't do that again, please. For whoever that's gonna evaluate me in the future. All right. So, everybody, the title says plastic surgery. Do you mean aesthetic surgery? Now, let me begin by asking you a question before I begin my speech. Do you know the difference between plastic surgery and aesthetic surgery? Anybody knows? No? Do you think it's the same? Really? Yeah? Okay, so you have an answer. Okay. Okay. Are you a doctor? Do you work in? Sorry. Oh, you're a banker. But you have any link to healthcare or whatever medicine? Okay, great. That's a lot of money, guys. Just so you know, that's a lot of money. Okay. So before I get into that, let me ask the general population, all right? When you hear the term plastic surgery, what do you think? What comes into your mind? Anybody from here? Just, like just shout. Lucinta Luna. Okay, great. That's actually a very great case of plastic surgery. Very complex case, very complete case as well. It's probably head to toe. That's true. So now that you have this image of Lucinta Luna and plastic surgery, anything else comes into mind? Moral dilemma. Wow, that's great. That's actually really great, actually. Okay, let me get into that in a second. Anybody else? Maybe just one more. Sorry? Beauty standards. All right, that's also important. So now, guys, let me get into the basics, right? So I'm a doctor, and plastic surgery is a personal interest of mine. This is something that I want to do, hopefully, in the future, timelessly, like for the rest of my life until I die. Now, the thing is, when I throw the question or the term into the general public, a lot of them always say the same thing. It's almost always beauty. It's almost always about, aesthetics, or even sometimes, gender transfer, right? So the simple conclusion is people think it's almost always linked to aesthetic procedures only. But actually, plastic surgery is so much more than that. It's a very complex discipline, a very deep branch of medicine that tackles not only aesthetics, but also about accidents, etc., which we call a branch of reconstruction. So the term plastic surgery, the term plastic, it derives from the term plasticos. It's in Latin. You know the plastic that we use for materials? Do you know why we call it plastic? Also deriving from the word plasticos in Latin, it means easy to mold. So the material, plastic, it's easy to mold, and that's why, hence, we call it plastic. And that is also why we call plastic surgery, because the aim or the goal of the discipline is to mold or change the form of something into something else. This something being a human body part. Now, plastic surgery in general has two branches, actually. One is aesthetics, which we all know about. And second is reconstruction, which is the hero part of the discipline, but nobody actually really knows about unless they are plastic surgeons itself. So now we talk about Lucinta Luna, he or she. I'm not sure. I'm not being disrespectful, but I'm really not sure how to address her. I think it's a her. Okay. She has rhinoplasty or nose job, and also breast augmentation, or people say boob job, or the tummy tuck, get the fat here and there gone. But then we have people coming in with cleft lip. Cleft lip, bibir sumbing. Who's gonna take care of that, man? Plastic surgeons. So aesthetics, they mold, they change something that is already good or normal to something perfect or near perfect, because perfect is only God's realm, right? Human cannot. But reconstruction, we change something that is broken, that needs fixing, into something normal or almost normal. So in the case of cleft lips, for example, it's not normal, right? It's not about beauty. It's about normal form. It's about normal function of human, mastication and speaking and breathing. And we change that so that the person can breathe, can eat, can speak normally. And it's a very complex procedure, not only for the cleft lip. It's probably simple for some surgeons, but for people with who underwent accidents and they just had the whole leg gone, the orthopedic surgeon will take care of the bones, but then who's going to take care of the rest and make it a little bit pretty? Plastic surgeon, exactly. Thank you very much. So hopefully, from this speech, I can open your horizons and explain the scope of plastic surgery, that the realms of plastic surgery is not just about Lucinta Luna and aesthetics, but it's also about being a hero, to make kids, children with cleft lips, to have a normal life, and to make people who underwent accidents to also have a normal life, can go back to their jobs. And hopefully you can, pay respect more to plastic surgeons. I think that's all from me. Back to Tom. Thank you very much.
Amazing speech, amazing speech. So the one thing that I can take from the speech, another man's trash is another man's treasure. You know, it's hard for me to get a girlfriend, especially with this physique. But after that speech, it made me realize that even somebody will take this face. So Ray, we have a chance. Okay, that is all for our prepared speech speaker for today. Now, let us move on to the timers report from our very own Toastmaster Yosakim, please.
Thank you, Mr. G. I'm happy to report that both speakers are qualified. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yosakim. That's an amazing. So, guys, please use your right to vote. We just have our election, right? Every vote matters, even one. 0.0001% matters. Please, please, please. You can scan? Can? Can? Cannot? Can? Okay, everybody. Is everybody are having trouble in scan? Trouble. Okay, Coldplay. Can? Okay, can. Okay, there you go. Maybe the resolution. A little note for myself. I need to improve the resolution as well. Okay. I'm not that big. Body shaming. That's my job. Okay. Everybody can? No? Ray, please help the people out. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's move on to our next session. Toastmaster Albert, thank you so much. And okay, so that's me. So let's go. There you go. So before that, let's just take 5 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay. Because this session is special for you guys. The people who are sitting there, I can see you, girl who is moving up and forth, left and right. And you there, sir, with the orange shirt. I don't know. I just point out the things that I saw. So let us move on to our next session, our exciting session where everyone can speak. But the one who is gonna lead this is our very beautiful lady over there, Toastmaster Nikki. Please, Toastmaster Nikki, explain the session.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're my lifesaver. All right. It's clean. It's clean. Don't worry. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. So, as introduced by our Toastmaster of the meeting, my name is Nikki, and I will serve as your table topic master for tonight. Now, because we have a lot of guests attending tonight, let me explain a little bit about what table topics is. So, as mentioned, this session will be open for everyone, especially our newcomers. You guys can have the experience to stand on this stage and then tell your opinion, say out your voice, your opinions about the topic that we have today, which is about Indonesian heritage. The topics will be very random, but don't worry, it will be easy, it will be fun, and you won't regret this one in a lifetime, timeless experience. All right? Are you guys ready? All right, thank you. Now, as mentioned, the topic here would be heritage. I have 6 topics here about Indonesian heritage for you guys. And as we have limited slot, who would like to volunteer as our first speaker? Anybody?
If no one speak, we will sacrifice one of you.
Oh, don't worry, we won't sacrifice, but I will pick maybe anyone, any suggestions from the guests? If not, oh, we have somebody. Okay. All right.
Please
yes.
come forth. You've been
Our gentleman
sacrificed.
in white shirt and white checkered shirt. All right, please stand up and come to the stage. Let's give this gentleman a big round of applause. Thank you, Toastmaster Claudia, for suggesting him. You have been chosen. All right, please come up to the stage. May I have the other mic, please? Thank you. Oh, all right. There we go.
Okay, pressure's on.
Don't worry, you'll do great. You can stand in front of here. Don't worry, I won't bite. May I have your name, please?
My name is Firsa.
Firsa. Firsa. All right. So, Firsa, is this is this your first?
Rather Kachilian. Yes. Kachilian.
Okay.
I don't need to be.
All right. Is this your first time here?
Yes, first experience.
All right.
I'm a
Welcome. Welcome, and thank you very much. So, in that case, can I confirm if you're clear with what you're supposed to do here?
Well, enlighten me, please.
Sure, don't worry. So basically, you will choose one of these topics. We have 6 different pictures, and then basically one picture will be one theme, and then you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. You can take a look at the timer over there. If it's red, then you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. All right. All good? Then can you please choose one picture? Which one would you like?
I think I might go with the obvious food.
Someone's hungry, guys. Well, it is dinner time. All right, can we click on the food one, please? And next. All right, so this is about Indonesian food, and that is definitely rawon. And fun fact, in 2024, Taste Atlas rated rawon as the world's best soup. Now, next one, please. So, your theme is, if you could introduce one Indonesian dish to the world, what would it be? All right? Oh, that one. So, if you could introduce one Indonesian dish to the world, what would it be? So your time is 1 to 2 minutes, and you can speak about any Indonesian food.
Oh, so it's not only rawon, right?
Not only rawon, definitely. Not only rawon. Rawon is just the example. You can choose any food that comes up in your mind that describes Indonesia. All right. Whenever you're ready. Soon to be Toastmaster Firza, right?
Oh. Okay, pressure's on again.
Don't worry, don't worry. There won't be any judgment or whatever. You can start whenever you want.
Okay, you guys, I'm not starting with the topic because it's so obvious. It's just, I think I'm more cultured when it comes to food. As the city where I came from is actually its jargon or its slogan now. It's the city where all the good food's coming from. It's not Padang, trust me. Yeah, it's Makassar. Okay. Yeah. So as a I'm going to do justice for my hometown today. So we're speaking about soup, right? The Taste Atlas rated Rawan as the world's best soup. I don't want to second that, honestly, but not gonna lie, I think Makassar has the best soups in Indonesia, and if not, could be in the world. Like for example, we have Choto, we have Palu Basa, which you can find in Jakarta. But what I wanna introduce you guys is this thing called Sop Sodara. You see, the name is actually pretty funny. It's Sop Sodara. It's not your brother nor your sisters that we chop in and turn it into just a random soup out there. But what I can say is it's very flavorful. It's not like any other soups. You could find like minced meat, beef, and then any kind of spices in it, and also there's glass noodles and percadel. So what I'm trying to endorse here is for you guys to actually try it, because I think rawon is very famous because it's very famous in Indonesia. So I might want to introduce you with this one so you can make it famous, and maybe one of these days the Taste Atlas would rate Soap Sodara into the next best soup in the world, hopefully. So thank you so much. Don't forget to try Soap Sodara, and yes.
Ooh, thank you. Can I have the mic back, please? All right, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Firza. And yes, everybody, try Sop Sodara, all right? So, I don't know, either you guys can go to Makassar or Jakarta. If you guys want recommendations, you know who to contact, all right? Cool. So that was a very exemplary first example. So we have a couple more pictures to choose. Who would like to go next? Any volunteers? Oh, yes. There you go. That gentleman in blue, please come up. Very nice. All right. And here you go. Here's your mic. Okay, let's stand.
The pressure's on because my boyfriend was pressuring me to go on.
Oh, well, good for you guys. I mean, maybe you can pressure him to come up next.
He already.
Okay, after this then, yeah. All right, so before we start, can I have your name, please?
My name is Putra.
Putra. All right, is this your first time here?
This is my second time.
Second
actually,
time.
It was a month ago, I guess.
Okay, welcome back, and thank you for joining us tonight. So, to be Toastmaster Putra, which picture would you like to choose? Not the Rawan again, in that case.
I think from all the pictures here, I guess, the most interesting one is that one. So I think I'll go with that.
That one.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to see what this grandpa has for us in store. Next, please. So this is about Indonesian superstitions, and there are many. For example, no playing outside after Maghrib, or you'll be snatched by demons. Some people still believe that. So your theme, soon to be Toastmaster Putra, is tell us about any Indonesian superstition that you've heard before. Any other superstition, any beliefs, it's up to you. And as mentioned, you have 1 to 2 minutes to answer this. And once the timer goes red, you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Okay, are you ready?
I guess I'm ready.
All right, then in that case, you can step up to the center of the stage and you can start whenever you like.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Putra. So, one of the superstitions that my parents used to tell me back then is that we must not sit on a pillow because, well, God forbid, our butt might be swollen. Well, that is, well, a superstition, so that may or may not happen. It depends on the belief of that person who's listening to that. But I think that superstition and any other superstitions that exist in Indonesia or in other places in the world are something that we call as timeless traditions because they make us connect with our past. Well, our grandfathers certainly don't know the modern science that we know now, but at least they have something, a way to explain that this is not a good thing, so you mustn't be doing that, or something else might happen. Well, a pillow is something that is quite sacred, if you might say, because it is used to put our head. And here in Indonesia and in Southeast Asia, head is considered a sacred part of our body. So, well, if you sit on something, on top of something sacred, that will not be something good. And our parents, our grandfathers, our forefathers back then use that as an explanation to teach us how we should act and what are the proper etiquettes. So it is timeless, it connects us with our past. It is timeless because it helps us to reconnect with what matters. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Putra. There we go. You can have a seat, please. And thank you so much for reminding us to use the word of the day tonight, which is timeless. Don't forget to use them in your speeches, all right? Okay, so we have two amazing speakers who would like to come up as our third one today. Who? All right, you, Toastmaster Robert Sony, you have been nominated. Yes? All right, please come up to the stage as our third speaker. There you go. Sorry for left hand. This is also superstition.
Thank you.
There we go. Well, maybe not superstition, that's matter. Sorry. All right, so you know the rules.
Yes.
Then we can go straight to it. Which one would you like?
Okay. I really love batik, so I really love the your theme of today. But
Oh, thank
unfortunately,
you.
because I forgot to use batik today, then I'll choose batik.
All right. You are forgiven tonight.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go to batik and see what's in store for you. Next, please. So, Toastmaster Robert Sony, batik comes from the word amba, meaning right, and titik, meaning dot. That's why batik. Don't forget to wear it next time. Next, please. So your theme is, tell us about the significance of batik, both for Indonesia and also for you. You know the rules, 1 to 2 minutes. Red means 30 seconds to stop whenever you're ready.
All right. Have fun. I always loved batik since I was a kid. Yes, kid. My parents always introduced me with many different kind of batik, especially Japanese batik. Growing up, I grew up with a lot of batik collection in my room, and I really love to wear it. Why? Because I feel like batik is not only a timeless clothes, but it's also a time machine. In batik, there are a lot of ancient wisdom in every color, in every pattern. Even the different city has a very different kind of batik. That if we take a look at the history, at how it constructed back then, like few or 1,000 years ago, they has a very different and distinct meaning. So I encourage everyone, if you have batik, start to know what batik pattern that you wear, where it came from, and what's the actual meaning behind it, because you might be surprised with the meaning. Like, for example, I am from Java, but I love Megamendung batik because they give a very vibrant and colorful spirit, and I really love how the northern coastline of Java can construct such of beautiful batik and culture. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Robert Sony. There you go. So as he said, batik holds a very significant meaning for Indonesians. Different regions have different meanings, so make sure to research them as well if you have time. Alrighty, so due to time restrictions, unfortunately, I can only welcome one last speaker onto the stage. Who would like to be our honorary last one? All right, that gentleman over there, please come up to the stage. Very, very lovely batik for tonight. There we go. All right, can you please step up to the center? May I have your name, please?
Hi, my name is Severinus. You can call me Seve.
Sefe?
Yeah,
All right, is this your first time here?
it's my second time here.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Welcome back. So, soon to be Toastmaster Sefe, right?
Yeah.
All right, which one would you like?
I would like to choose Borobudur.
Borobudur. All right, the first one that's a place. Can you please pick on that? Can we? Whoops. Ah, there we go. A bit too much. There we go. Back, back, back. There. So the fun fact is Borobudur is known as the world's largest Buddhist temple, as a lot of people have known. Then your theme is tell us about the best place that you have been to in Indonesia. Doesn't have to be Borobudur, any place that you've been or any place that you want to go. And as usual, the time would be 1 to 2 minutes, and you can see the timer over there. All right, so whenever you're ready, you can start in the center of the
Okay,
stage,
I
please.
started. Yeah. Actually, my pick is also Borobudur. The unique thing is, I have been to Borobudur, but I unfortunately cannot get in because at the time there was I already have gone to Borobudur when I remember picture from my family. So I have been to Borobudur as a child, but I don't really remember it because my parents brought me there. Maybe when I was 6 years old, I don't even remember that. That's why I want to get back to Borobudur soon. And for the last time, I guess it is in high school. We have a field trip to Yogyakarta, but unfortunately at the time, I cannot visit the Borobudur. And Borobudur was one of the timeless heritage of Indonesia that the government has put a lot of effort to restore it so that it could be visited by the future generations. And also this timeless heritage is also known by the tourists, and they tend to have a higher price for those tourists than the local ones. Yeah, shout out to the government so that we could, we as locals can enjoy the place. Yeah, and it is also one of our honor to be one of the best places on UNESCO, right? Yeah, that's why Borobudur feels deep for me because I want to get there soon. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Sefe. There we go. And I agree, it is a very beautiful place. It's a one in a lifetime, very timeless place. So you guys have to check it out at least once. Now that concludes the table topic session for tonight. If I can impart you with one key takeaway, don't forget our heritage is our timeless legacy, timeless gift to the world. Be proud of what you have. That concludes it for me. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. But before we move on, may I have the timers report, please?
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikki. We have 4 amazing table topic speakers, and I love to report that all 4 speakers are qualified and can be voted. So let's vote. And now back to Toastmaster Nikki.
All right, thank you very much, our timer. Then as mentioned, please don't forget to use your right to vote and scan the QR code, choose your favorite table topic speaker of tonight. There. All right, and with that, I will return the session back to our Toastmaster of the meeting.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikki. Give a round of applause for Toastmaster Nikki for the very wonderful session. From food, picture to superstition. Who doesn't love superstition, right? There's a lot of superstitions back then that I still believe. Okay, everybody already taking the vote? Okay, awesome. Now, let us moving on to the second session. Who's going to lead by, drum roll, our president, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Albert. With a very stunning picture, I have to say.
Thank you very much. This must be your idea, kan? With the Thanos one, and then this one that must be yours. But anyway, this is the evaluation session, and it will be led by me, the general evaluator. And in this session, we will be hearing a lot of feedbacks and new insights on how we can grow as a public speaker and also as a speaker as well. And without further ado, let's call upon our first evaluator of the night, which is Toastmaster Sylvie. Eh? No. No. Toastmaster Sylvie, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Albert. But audience, before I give the evaluation, I think we need to raise up some more energy for today meeting because I feel like you're not too energized today. So let's speak out. Have fun? Louder, please. Have fun? One more time, more louder. Have fun? Thank you so much. And after that, I want to give round applause to our Toastmaster Yolanda, even though he's not here, but for sure he will listen to the recording. So can I ask the great applause to Yolanda? Why? Because she succeed to give amazing speech with full of smile. I think her smile is the timeless smile for all the way her speech. So, in order to fulfill her first speech, which is ice breaking, she need to introduce herself, and I think she already complied by telling us her weakness, but not she not just telling us her weakness, but also info us and make the weakness into strength. That's a good point because she also give us an advice how she can manage her weakness into the strength and make it into like an ability that she can manage into the positive vibe. So her weakness is she is an ADHD, but instead of making it her weakness, she can manage it into the creativity to give point of view to others in the different point of view. And she also deliver us a message that to make our weakness become a strength, we need to have the understanding about it, learn about it, that she also dig up it and found out what is SDAD, and finally self-acceptance. But somehow it needs improvement. So I suggest that she can make a lot of space in here and make a movement and maybe engaging her speech by asking questions to audience. Okay, thank you. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sylvie. Are you going to bring the mic? Okay, thank you very much. Can you please? Thank you. So, thank you very much, Toastmaster Sylvie, for reminding us to use this huge space over here and also engage the audience more. And then we will continue to our second evaluation, our Asian Thanos. Toastmaster Ray, please evaluate Toastmaster Claudia's speech.
When people do their job with love, they don't just do, they inspire. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, give the biggest round of applause for Toastmaster Claudia because she, as a doctor, showed that she doesn't only love the job, but she's here to inspire. There are three things that I love about your speech, Toastmaster Claudia, and I call it the 3 E's. First, engaging. Notice how she asked questions to you all. And she didn't just ask questions like normal speakers. She waited. She made sure that we answered the questions and understood them and then allowing us to speak. Meaning that she noticed us and made us feel included. The second thing was energy. As soon as she stood on this stage, she exploded with energy. The tone, how she spoke was so contagious, made us want to look at her. We're locked in to her speech. And then after we're locked in, the third E is how eloquent she was. Because she was talking about something beyond my intelligence, but because she was very eloquent, I understood. I understood what's the difference between aesthetic surgery and plastic surgery. Those are amazing things that you showed to us. But even the most eloquent speaker needs room of improvement. There are two things that I would like to suggest you, which I call the 2 E's. The first one is estimated timing or time management. I noticed that you reach to your message when the light turns yellow almost to red. And then you just swept on through and conclude the speech. So you weren't able to elaborate the speech. But if that would be better if you could maybe manage the time so that when the light hits green, you come to the message so that you can elaborate more about maybe why it's important not to judge between the aesthetic surgery and the plastic surgery. The second E is emotion in tonality. I said that she had great energy, but I noticed that the energy was always up. But you were talking about something serious. Maybe you can lower down your tone so that it peers through to the emotion of the audience. To challenge you, add more characters to your future speech. Maybe you can add your colleague as a doctor, so you can play on this character and use different tonality to be more expert on using tonality and emotions. All in all, great speech, great engaging questions, great energy, and great eloquency. And she might want to improve in how to put an estimation on the timing and also to add more characters so that she can learn to convey emotion better. All in all, I was so proud of her. Keep doing your job, keep doing speeches, and keep inspiring us. Back to you, GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ray. Thank you also that you also inspired us by your evaluation. And also, I do agree that she really did inspiring to all of us. And one thing, a little bit detail, that Toastmaster Sylvie is actually also doing her projected speech, which is an evaluation and feedback for evaluation speech, which is her third speech of the project. While having a project, meaning that she has to be evaluated. So with that, I will call upon the third evaluator coming from Jakarta Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Ryan. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Have fun? Thank you so much, and I would like to congratulate, first of all, to Toastmaster Sylvie for completing her project in level 1. So, what really stood up for me from her first evaluation speech was the structure that she provided in her speech. In previous, and probably we have known that we have to use the hamburger method when we want to evaluate someone. And the hamburger method is basically divided into three. That is the appreciations, and then the strength of the speech, and then for the room for improvement or conclusions for that speech. And TM Sylvie mentions and well executed that part. Let me read that for you. First of all, when she delivered evaluations, she appreciated the speaker for giving a very personal story about how to turn the weakness into strength with regards to ADHD. And the second is that she also provided lots of points, strength coming from the speaker, the way how she smiled, the way she delivered her speech, and so on and so forth. And lastly, she also provided a room for improvements for the speaker. Things such as, oh, that she has to move around of the corner because we have lots of space here. That is the body movement that the speaker needs to improve. And the second is that to ask a question so that she can engage with a lots of audience. Of course, we could be great leader and public speaker if we learn something. And that's why I have several points of room for improvement that I hoped she can learn and integrate in her evaluation speech. First of all is that focus on feedback rather than advice. What do we mean by this, Brian? So feedbacks means that we emphasize, we add our arguments with a real observations, real examples. And what I missed from the evaluations from TM Sylvie is the real example of that. For instance, when you mentioned about, oh, I love her smile. I think you could turn that wording from advice to, I love the way she tried to motivate us, despite the fact that she has weakness being diagnosed by ADHD, with lots of motivating a happy expression. You could do that. And number two is that pay attention to the whole aspect of the speech. So you mentioned about the speaker should ask a question, but unfortunately she did. So what lack, and based on my observations by the speaker, is that the way she look at the audience is actually not really engaging because she keep looking down, and that's what makes her kind of like alone. So I would say to improve further for your evaluations, number one is that to focus on the feedback. That means in every room for improvement, you have to add examples. And the second of all is that try to make a list of a aspect that you need to evaluate for the speakers. I hope that helpful. Back to the evaluators.
Thank you very much to Mr. Brian. And with that, we have concluded the individual evaluation. And that, without any further ado, let's ask Mr. Timer if they are all they can be voted for the award.
Our evaluators tonight is very detailed and thorough, and they are barely eligible. So all of our evaluators are eligible. Thank you. Back to G.
Thank you very much, Mr. Timer, Mr. Yosakim. So all are eligible to be voted. So now put out all of your cameras and scan on the QR code and vote for your most favorite evaluator of the night. We have 3 tonight. And while you are voting, let's continue to our reports for the night. And I would like to ask for the first one is the grammarian report. I will call upon our grammarian, Toastmaster Nabila, to the stage and report on the grammar report. Please, Toastmaster Nabila, the stage is yours.
Okay, have fun. Oh, come on, guys. Where is your timeless smile? As I mentioned before. Please, have fun.
Gomez!
Thank you. It's so much better. Now, I'm back here with my report on my hand. First, I want to ask you something. How we pronounce
vibes. Positive vibes. Again? Yeah. So it's vibes with the B at the end, not P. Because I hear someone said positive vibes. So it's vibes, right? And then the next one is which one is correct? I don't know who are they, or I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are because it's a statement, not a question. We ask the question, who are they? But if we want to make a statement, it's I don't know who they are. And last but not least, I note some of the quotes here. The first one is, if you have weakness, instead of cursing it timelessly, you can do self-acceptance. So, do you know who this quote come from? Yolanda. Yes, correct. From Toastmaster Yolanda. And the next one is, our heritage is our timeless legacy, timeless gift to the world. So be proud. From? Yes, correct. Thank you, Toastmaster Lisbeth. It's from Toastmaster Nikki. So I think that's all for my report today. Over to you, GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nabila. I would like to add just a little bit. It is about pronunciation. So there are two very near pronunciation that is used both tonight and actually have two different meanings. Quiet and quiet. Quiet means diam. Quiet means hampir, sedikit, lumayan. Quiet. So it's not quiet important, it's quite important. Okay? That's all. And then let's continue to the RNWOD counter. Toastmaster Adit. Please join me on the stage and please report on the RNWOD counter.
Hi, so back with me. So to make this quick and concise, Toastmaster Xiaoqi said the word of the day 2 times, Toastmaster Albert 1 time, myself 1 time, and then Toastmasters Yolanda 1 time, Toastmasters Sylvie 1 time, and then Toastmasters Nikki 3 times, soon to be Toastmasters Putra 3 times, Toastmasters Robert Sonny 1 time, soon to be Toastmasters Seve and Toastmasters Nabila each 1 time. And for the filler words, so to make it quick, the total filler words and crutch words that we all said tonight sums up to 33 filler and crutch words, including well, so, like, but, and other type of repeats. So my suggestion for all of you, the thing that you're gonna speak now should have been thought by all of you like 2 or 3 seconds ago. And by the time you speak now, you should be doing, you should be thinking about the sentences that you're gonna speak of like 2 or 3 seconds into the future. That works sometimes for me, so maybe you guys can also try it. So back to you, GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Adit. So put me 3 minutes on the clock and I will be giving my general evaluation for tonight's meeting. And for tonight's meeting, well, as usual, start on time because. And thank you very much for all of the role takers, the speakers, timer, and the counter, Toastmaster of the meeting. I don't know where he is. And also, over there. Also the table topic master, Toastmaster Nikki, and also the table topic speaker. One thing that I would like to highlight for tonight's table topic session was the table topic speakers, especially the guests. You are doing a public speaking. You are not doing an interview with the table topic master. So when you speak, you don't want to see there, you want to see the audience over there. And you are talking your opinion, you're presenting yourself to the world. You want to emphasize on how great Indonesian heritage is very timeless to the world. That's what you want to do on this very stage. Thank you very much for the evaluation also. Thank you, Toastmaster Sylvie, for completing your level 1 project 4 and so concludes your level 1 journey. Please continue to level 2. And that's all from me, I guess. That's all, not 2 minutes even. With that, I would like to pass this stage back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Shoki.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Albert. I kind of hate the picture now. Okay. So, let us move on to our last session. We're going to announce the best speaker for tonight. And the one who's going to announce it is none other than our Toastmaster Olis. Toastmaster Olis, please, the stage is yours.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Shoki. Have fun. Well, everyone, I'm going to announce for the best prepared speech and then for the best table topic speaker and also evaluator. Without further ado, for the best prepared speakers goes to Toastmaster Claudia. Give a round of applause. And for the next, for the best table topic speakers goes to soon to be Toastmaster Firza. And the last but not the least, the best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Ray. Give a round of applause. Thank you so much. And once more, give applause for them, everyone. And thank you so much. And back to Toastmaster Sauki.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Olis. So that is all for our meeting today. Do you guys have fun? Okay, there you go. So again, thank you so much for everyone who are participating for this event, and also a huge appreciation to everyone who is wearing batik as well for tonight. As for me, final remarks from me, nothing is perfect. If I have flaws, I'm human just like you guys. You guys also have flaws. I'm trying to defend myself, but it's okay. But yeah, so basically, sometimes we're kind of nervous to speak here, but I promise you, if you did as much time as I did, it's going to be very timeless when you go on the stage and speak up. So that's all for me. And yeah, I'll close this meeting. And also, please, if you join the meeting, please scan the QR code. And without further ado, let me call upon our president for basically closing the meeting. So, Toastmaster Albert, please, the stage is yours.
Well, there's no screen here. The only screen is over there. If you have joined this meeting and you loved it, scan this one. And the next one, please. If you... Oh, I have announcement. This is from the VBE also, and this is from the VBM also. So for those members who have not yet renewed and you want to continue being a member here, bayar. Yeah, and also for the guests, if you are interested in being one of our member, you can talk to Toastmaster Shoki over there. He has been on the stage all night long. What? And also for the members, only for the members, I would like to remind you to complete the project as soon as you have completed it on stage, because the new base camp is coming, and on the 9th of October to 25th of October, which is quite a long time, there will be a base camp outage, meaning that you cannot access the base camp. If you want to do projects on that day, from October 9th to 25th, go download all the data needed, all the modules that you needed. Next, please. And also, we are going to have an edu session on 8th of October, right here on the next meeting. We will have two really great speakers. We will have the Division B table topic first winner for the Division B in table topic contest in 2023, which is our Division B director, Toastmaster Wilson, also our immediate past president. And we have our Vice President of Education as the sample speaker, which is the Division B International Speech Contest last year winner, 2024. And it will be doing right here. Next, please. And if you want to know more about us, you can just follow our Instagram account, Toastmasters, and also discover more exciting events at America. Just go follow their Instagram, X, and YouTube at AT America. Next, please. And also, if you are interested in becoming one of our member, then you can talk to Toastmaster Shoki over there. Next. And with that, see you in the next meeting. With that, Metropolitan Toastmasters regular meeting is adjourned. Back to the e-guide.
Thank you very much, Albert, for handing it over to me. Thank you very much to all Toastmaster members for hosting today's wonderful event. And congratulations to all winners today. It's very well deserved. And thank you so much to every one of you who has participated in the table topic session earlier in this event. So if you find yourself enjoying this event, you can also stay tuned to our upcoming insightful events by following our social media platforms and also visiting our website at www.atamerica.or.id. And also, Albert has mentioned earlier, our social media platforms at AT America. We are on Instagram, Facebook, X, and also YouTube channel at AT America. With that, thank you so much again for joining us today. My name is Sasna. See you on the next At America event. Bye-bye, everybody.